Hi everyone, I hope... Did it start actually? Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm Kate in Fantasylands and this is the Bookworm Challenge where I have to read and do absolutely everything in Genshin Impact. Okay, my microphone is actually working, which is very good to know about. And... yes. The title of this video is correct. I'm going to take a small break from Not Cry. Yes, I know I have not talked with these two people and also I haven't collected many of Never things. But today I'm going first to Inazuma. Yes, after... Wait. Let me... Oh my, Diona and... Never mind. Wait a second. I'm going to Inazuma straight away. I want to first do the Archon quest there because I need it for the teapot. Apparently you cannot you cannot catch animals without Inazuma Archon quest 1, which is very ridiculous. So let me just find it. Yes, 3 wishes. That's what we're starting with. Oh, wait. Okay, it's been like literally just 1 minute. I'm going to change this to 2 minutes here. I almost forgot about the timer. Okay, let's go. 3 wishes. So... let me just make a small note for myself later. And let's go. 3 wishes in Inazuma City, Inazuma. Enter Komore Tea House. Setting foot on Inazuma's main island, Narukami Island, for the first time. Sure. You carry your invitation letter to Komore Tea House, not knowing what might happen next. But this is so not true. I know what will happen next. And also, this is definitely not the first time. Let's be honest. Okay. So. Say right? Dreamcatchers? No, I'm not doing that. 3 wishes. Let's go. Also, today I definitely have to do this thing. I don't want to, but I have to. Let's go. For now, the Archon quest comes first. Wait, what happened here? Oh, because I took my... yes. Okay. Let's go.
Doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
They think that the dog is Toma. I remember this.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
So, you're a dog? Where did the human-looking Toma go?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Actually... But there is Shanyun. She's not a dog, but she is a bird. Sometimes.
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
But it still doesn't really add up. I know a dog when I see one.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Good for you, Toma.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Yeah. I just want the teapot. I just want to be able to get to the ubiquity nets and then catch animals, but sure, I can help you. Whatever.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
So, how did we do in our test? Wait, the courage to face the lightning? What could that be?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you?
Once or twice.
Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination.
Sure.
A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
You mean Kazuha's friend. You mean he died in a duel before the throne.
Ah, so you've heard of his story.
Yep.
His light still burns all the more brightly.
I still think that Kazuha and the story about his friend should have been far more front and center in Inazuma's quest. And just a little thing, Inazuma is my least favorite nation. I'm sorry to anyone who loves it, but this Archon quest is not my favorite. But anyway, so will we be allowed to meet the Shirasagi Himegimi?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Let's go. Wait, does Taromaru... this is just a normal conversation. I will be doing that some other day. This is also a normal conversation. I'm just checking if they have something special that I need to go through before everything else. Oh my! I was going to do something very stupid. Wait. There we go.
I'll take care.
My poor Barbara. Okay. Let's go to the statue, I guess. Oh my, can you imagine just how much time I'll have to spend here? Later when I have to read through all the conversations. This will be so much work. But that's not for today. And yes, I did choose to do something that is easy on my voice right now. Because I've been reading just so many things recently for this game. I mean, aloud, it's not so easy. My voice has been dying so much recently. Okay, let's go.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt degree are put into the statue?
Yeah. I still think that this was... I still think that we shouldn't have... I mean, Genshin shouldn't have written Raiden's story the way it did. I think Raiden should have stayed a villain. But anyway.
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree.
Why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt decree?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, She relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement.
Yes, look. Okay, I know that this is a bit of a pet peeve of mine. I mean, I've never talked about this because we've never been to Inazuma, but I personally cannot forgive Raiden. And there was, much later in the story, an explanation that what Raiden did didn't affect that many people because vision bearers are, few and far in between. But look at this. Sakoku Degree itself, they limit the people's movements. That is incredibly bad. It's for so many reasons. Economic reasons, people having relatives from other nations, people just wanting to be able to, have freedom. Then the vision bearers, who are few and far in between, they have relatives, they have friends that care about them. It's so much more than like the effect that Raiden had on Inazuma is just way too big, way too impactful and devastating, I would say, for her to be forgiven. Even after all these years, I cannot.
The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
This was anyway, nothing.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
That's the mildest way to put it, Paimon.
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun.
Well...
And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What was that sound just now? I had actually forgotten that she can hear the hopes and passion from within the visions. I don't know how else to explain it.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
There it was, the word. I could hear the sound of people's aspirations.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Let's go.
Finally!
I've always wondered, by the way, even the first time I played through this quest, but the aspirations of all, very nice. This guy, he literally just heard us say so many things about the Shogun and everything. And he's like, yep, nothing to see here. Kujo Kamaji. Oh, okay. Let's talk with this guy because I'm not sure if this thing will repeat. A About Hiragichi, you're a traveler from abroad. What can I do for you? About Hiragichi Sato's letter. This letter, did Miss Hiragi really ask you to deliver this letter to me? This handwriting, it really is her. Thank goodness. Thank you for making this trip, traveler. As for the travel permit, as it's Miss Hiragi's personal request, I will naturally see it through. However, I'll need some time to prepare. How about this? Can you wait for me at the Kiminami restaurant? Why do you want to go there? Well, I want a small favor from you. Recently, I was also thinking of sending something to Miss Hiragi. I wrote a letter and also requested Miss Kiminami to make some treats for me. I was planning to send them together to Miss Hiragi as a present. But if my father finds out about my plans, he might be upset. Just as I was pondering what to do, you showed up. It's only a present. Is your father very strict? Father doesn't want me to communicate with Miss Hiragi. I understand his concerns. After all, I am a member of the Kujo clan and one of the enforcers of the Tenryou Commission. Miss Hiragi is the young lady of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan. If I were to get too close to her, it would be inevitable that someone might try to take advantage of our situation. Even though it is only a present, in some people's eyes, it's a lot more than that. Let's not talk about these trivial matters. Traveler, please wait at the Kiminami restaurant for me. After I approve the travel permit, I'll bring it to you. Oops. That was a weird quest. Wait. Okay. I completely forgot about this. Okay, never mind. What's the time? Wait a second, let me see. Okay. Okay, that was a big mistake. I'm not doing that right now. I really need to do this part. Okay. We can actually even teleport. Okay.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
It's hard to top the Jade Chamber. It's hard to top the Dawn Winery.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests.
Unless you do her a ton of favors, that is.
Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
I think I understand, but this is slightly anticlimactic.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, We cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I am just here to meet the Raiden Shogun. I did not come to start a rebellion.
Oh,
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm going to leave now.
no, please, wait! Please, don't go!
Okay, but only because I need the teapot things. What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
Now that I think about it, does Ayaka actually introduce us to the Raiden Shogun? Because wasn't the first time we see Raiden when she goes to take Thomas' vision? That's not exactly an introduction in my book.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
The traveler listens while Kamisato Ayaka tells the story of the 3 visionless
A warrior
people.
who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the vision hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
I'll do as you wish, but this is a tall order for just a few teapot animals.
Then you have my gratitude.
That's not what I want, but thanks.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Okay. Wait, can I talk with you?
Miss Kamisato's left, it seems. No cutting corners now, okay?
Yeah, and you can't find her here behind, unfortunately. Anyway, let's go to Konda village and... wait, is it different? Ooh, yes. The meaning of meaningless waiting in Konda village, Inazuma. Go to Konda village and find out what happened. The village guardian, who has lost his vision, seems to have forgotten why he had remained there in the first place. Yeah... he was waiting for his wife, as far as I remember. No, not wife, but someone who could have been his wife in another life.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
What's happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
So why the change?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person.
How could he not?
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do, but equally, It doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Okay, let's actually... Wait, can I? Do they say anything else?
What could be the matter?
We can't let him leave while he's in such a bad state.
At least Kenjiro actually worries about the guy. My hero is just like, oh, who is going to protect us and play with the children?
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
You've lived here for a long time. Everyone depends on you. Oh, that's so awful. Okay, these two choices are both so incredibly bad. Like the first one is, well, you've done nothing else, so why change now? And the other one is, don't you care about others? Why do you care only about yourself? The first one, I guess.
True. But that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
I also realize now that, I remember very well that they lose a part of their memories when they lose their vision. But it's very interesting now to notice that they don't forget that they've lost that vision. Which is very, very cruel.
In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Yeah, and you can find something new along the way. I wish I could say that.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Of course, Paimon, that's such a smart idea.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Of course, because the whole village needs to know what's happening. Okay, he's just sighing with depression. Okay. Oh, the little things for rain, they're so cute.
This looks like Tejima's diary, alright. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
I had forgotten about Bamboo.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Okay, let's find his Omamori.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Yeah. Okay. Let's go find the clues. It is this way, right? Yeah. Oh yes, we were searching for... Yes.
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
I've kind of forgotten just how many lines Paimon got before. Like now, there's so many characters that talk, including the travelers sometimes. But look at this. Paimon, 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 and before all of this, it was Paimon, Paimon, Paimon.
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
I was about to say we are in Konda village. And the traveler is going to respond, it's here, Paimon. How can you not know this when you're my guide? Yellowed letter. If we become separated during war, go wait for me in Konda village. There will be a safe home for us there. It's here, Paimon.
So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Okay, Paimon. Let's do exactly that. Poor guy. Oh, yes. Oh, I have to read this first. I read the actual message. Yellowed letter, a quest item. A letter unearthed from beneath a tree in Konda village. It seems to convey a certain person's hopes. There we go. Where are you, Tejima?
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too.
Yes, Tejima.
But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Now that I think about it, do you remember when they said that Kuvaki is something like an emotion? And also, right now that we say this again, when a vision is taken away, it is memories and emotions like love and regret that are taken away from the person, which is very, very interesting because memories are definitely connected with Irminsul, and I still think that Irminsul is strongly connected with the moons. I wouldn't actually be surprised if the moons were actually created from Irminsul. They say that they were taken from the planet, from the earth of Teyvat, but I think more specifically it had to be a part of Irminsul. And it is the part of Irminsul that is actually the emotions. And the visions are something that incorporates both the normal Irminsul things like memories, or rather are connected to Irminsul and also maybe even to the moons, even if they're normal visions. I think all of this is connected, all of it. It wouldn't make any sense if it is anything else, I'm sorry. I do strongly believe that all these three things, the visions, the moons, and Irminsul, are extremely connected, interconnected with one another. Does that make you... But no, I don't want anyone, thank you very much. No, I'll just wait for it to go away. Does that make you feel sad?
No, not especially.
Because his emotions are already gone.
After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
Poor guy.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
So, do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
She's probably gone, but yeah, if she were alive, But maybe if it's true love, she'll just help you remember. I wonder, actually, if you lose your vision... Oh my god, I'm having so many questions at the same time. Wait. From here... Questions about lore. Okay, so I already talked about how the moons, the visions, and Irminsul are definitely connected. But what was I about to say? Yes, I was about to say, imagine that she were alive. I don't think that his beloved is alive, but if she were, and she returned to him and made him remember actually what was happening, and would it be possible to kind of reignite or recreate a vision? If he doesn't have his own vision anymore, would it be possible to make another one? That would be so interesting to know, actually. I've never thought about this until now. I know that it's possible to reignite one because Kazuha was able to kind of give a spark of life to the vision of his friend. But I'm thinking about creating a whole new vision by yourself if you lose your own. I wonder if that's possible.
When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is missing.
Almost like his soul is missing, right?
Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here.
Of course.
I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Oh, that's so tragic. She probably will never come. He now doesn't even remember her properly. Even before when I played this and now again, I would have preferred for Tejima to kind of move away from here. I know that others rely on him, but you know, they're very selfish. They don't care about him at all outside of him taking care of them. And maybe if he moved away, he would have found happiness in some other form. Who knows?
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, me too. Losing a reason to feel sad is maybe the saddest thing of all.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we?
Were we?
Well, let's go find the next person.
Okay. Oh, poor guy. I feel the worst.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
I'll stay here and keep waiting for her.
Okay, Tejima. Okay. I actually feel the worst about Tejima. I feel the worst for Tejima because... well, from all the stories we see here, his is probably the most tragic one. Waiting forever for someone who probably isn't alive yet, and also someone who he doesn't even remember anymore. And yeah, and I still feel so angry with those villagers who basically care only about themselves and who is going to protect them, instead of caring about, you know, Tejima, why he's so sad, everything that has happened. They didn't try to stop what happened to him. It's very bad.
Close your eyes.
No, I didn't want to close my eyes. I just wanted to come here. Okay. Let's go. This sounded so much like let's go, Tomoto.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree.
And yet, they would even take the visions from their own people. So that will tell you more than enough about them.
But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
Oh, I remember this guy. I remember him. He used his own money to subsidize people around here, and they think that now that he has stopped doing that because he doesn't remember anymore all of this after losing his vision, they're like, oh, you stole the money that was supposed to come for us. And again, incredibly greedy people.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
See, instead of them thinking for 2 seconds and, you know, not just going after the guy, they could have gone and asked someone else, any other guy, any other guard, like, hey, this one guard, he doesn't give us emergency provisions anymore, what's that about? And then they will receive the answer, emergency provisions? There have never been any emergency provisions to begin with.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Let them hear. Emergency provisions? Like emergency food?
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
Do I look like that?
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter.
Oh, I forgot to read the quest. It's different now.
This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution.
Sure.
In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything.
Yeah, you should go ask the other ones and see what's the truth about this instead of attacking the poor guy.
He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him?
Because we haven't heard the whole story yet, Paimon.
Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Yeah, before we talk to him actually. The tree to the well-meaning well in Inazuma City, Inazuma. Talk to Kurosawa. How did the samurai who lost his vision become stuck in a quagmire of troubles brought upon him by the people? Very easily.
The emergency provisions. What will we do without them?
I want to say work for them, but who knows how things are economically speaking in Inazuma at this time. Poor guys. I mean, they're awful, but...
A person without a conscience is a person without honor.
And do you have conscience? I don't like these people at all. Okay.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today?
Poor guy.
My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We heard that you lost your vision recently.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
I still can't believe they would confiscate visions even from their own people. Like, this guy is a guard. Can you imagine making your own army weaker?
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Yeah, those guys behind you owe their entire lives to you.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth, but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
Okay, Paimon. Wait, do you say anything else?
I never thought that one day I'd be relying on treasure hoarders to prove my innocence.
Yeah, that's how sometimes things happen. Let's go find the treasure hoarders. Poor guy. He was such a nice guy, and again, the people around him are just so selfish and not really thinking straight.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in Hoarder history.
Tadao? I wonder what kind of kanjis it uses, this guy. Because Tada is like only. Tada koreda? Like only that? But I wonder what it would be very weird if it's Tada. I don't even know if Tada has like a kanji. I think it's written only with hiragana. Hi CJ, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a lovely day.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Let's go. Oh, poor guys, I will teach them such a big lesson today.
Let the show be by royal decree.
To dust.
Ooh, I think I overdid it.
Aw, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know?
Sure, buddies.
Come on, boss. Think of something.
I can't do Dory J Japanese VA. She's out of this world.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Only if I join Yahoda. Forget it. Tell us all you know about Kurosawa. Not likely. Where has it you looted Kurosawa's house?
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember.
I can't do it, I'm sorry. I've heard it only once and it's impossible for me to imitate. Even if I had heard it several times, it would have been too difficult for me.
So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew we shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Nope.
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
Sure.
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yeah, or I'll unleash fleas on you again.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Just go away already.
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Listen to the Dao. Okay. Let's go back to the shop and... Yeah, Aoi, Miss Blue, was also not such a nice person. I now realized that only the bad people stayed completely fine during Raiden's idea of eternity, let's call it like this. Everyone who was nice literally lost everything. Okay, where is Aoi? I didn't think she would be so high up. Oh, I remember now. Yes. Okay, Miss Aoi.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something?
Yep.
Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Nope.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
Poor guy. And also, wasn't she kind of jacking the price additionally?
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the price is increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense.
Yeah.
And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed.
Yeah.
As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself.
Because unlike so many people around here, he's actually a really, really nice guy.
If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately, he doesn't remember.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated.
Yeah.
Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think.
Why is everyone so greedy and awful around here?
Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
I remember what she wants. She wants me to pay her for information, which I don't like.
But we didn't buy anything.
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree?
I hope that she never meets Nefer.
Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Fair enough.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions were coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
At least it wasn't Dory. Or with her 30% discount, it would have still been 700,000 mora. Okay. Let's return to Kurosawa. I remember so much of this, but I'm always so surprised to see just how greedy and awful every single person is around here. But it's also kind of understandable because, you know, they're living through such hardship because of
Be silent.
because of the shogun, that it's easy to understand why everyone is so concerned about themselves and utterly selfish. But still,
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
good.
It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often.
Yeah, poor guy. He was such a good guy, and now he's like, oh, maybe I should just be evil instead.
Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Actually, you recount your encounter with the treasure hoarders and
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
and conversation with Aoi. It's so fast.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was?
Yes.
I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand.
Oh.
But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
The sword. Mind if I take a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father.
He actually remembers that part.
I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Ah, he doesn't even remember that part.
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice?
Yes.
Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now, taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need, and look how things ended up.
No good deed ends unpunished.
The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision is no trifling matter.
Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
But it's not just the ambition, they're losing their memories and their emotions. As I said before, there is bound to be some connection between visions, Irminsul, and now with Kuvaki that we know it's an emotion in its raw form. There has to be some they have to be interconnected in some way. A sword master's path is paved with broken blades. In Inazuma City, Inazuma, find the next person who lost their vision. The sword master who aimed to be the greatest under heaven descended into madness after losing his vision. You decide to help his disciples investigate the cause.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
It's very weird for me to look at all these Japanese words without the kanji and just have no idea what they actually are. Because if you don't know the kanji for it, it could literally be anything. Meikyo, it can be so many things.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Of course he will.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Sure.
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
We can wait until he's recovered. I'm not going back until I can call him my sensei. Sounds so corny.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave.
Thank you, that's actually my real goal.
Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard.
Sure.
Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism.
This actually never made any sense for me because they know his vision was taken away and they decide, nope, it's definitely not that, it's an evil spirit.
But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
Oh.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Wait, did they say anything else?
Sensei will be fine. I'm sure of it. He's a strong person.
I just hope Sensei doesn't have to endure this much longer.
Oh, poor guy. You see me tomorrow, CJ? Actually, tomorrow I might not be able to stream. I just have some other things. It's not completely decided yet, but I might not appear tomorrow. But yeah, if not tomorrow, then another day. And thank you for joining today, and see you another time. Okay, let's wait. Oh, this is so useful now. Inazuma music is classic. Actually, for me, Inazuma music is so-so. Oh, we still have to be here, actually.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away.
Oh, you'll get the notification of the stream. Yeah, okay, perfect. I completely forget that it... Yeah, I understand. But yes, see you another time, and thank you for joining today.
It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Oh, that was Anzai, right?
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism?
Nope, he's just curious.
We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Oh, but Aimon, what if we just stay and kind of eavesdrop on it? It's kind of our thing. It's too bad that we actually never get to see what his exorcism looks like in the beginning.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Sure. What other choice do I have?
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How did you catch up with me so quickly?
Maybe you're getting a bit old.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does, unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Or maybe you're getting a bit old.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Paimon is so funny when she tries to be scary.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
Oh, but he beat you.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai? Yes, that's me.
Why did you run then?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception.
Until you lost your rank and then you were not so free from all the agitation.
But Domon was different. The
first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade.
And you sneered at him at this moment, but later when he beat you, you weren't so happy anymore, right?
I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down though, I still respected his mastery of the blade, and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection.
This is the other thing I don't understand. Like, the disciples hear that his vision was taken away. I mean, they know about it, and then they're like, oh, it must be an evil spirit. And then Ansai, he should know about the vision as well, but he's like, oh, how could he have lost his mind? It's a very strange way of writing the story.
I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Yeah.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Let's do exactly that. I'm still a bit sad that we never get to see the exorcism here. But I guess Paimon wanted to follow this guy.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty.
I wonder if Yume Mizuki had already existed properly in the story at this moment, if they would have taken him there.
And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae? Is that the same Lady Yae that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting.
Yeah.
I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Who'd have thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yae's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself.
Not on the moment. She currently can't really get to the Shogun at all, right?
Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
I will gladly join you.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae. We're curious to meet her too.
I've actually met her in this account already. For the wish... No, not the wishing thing, but... yeah, it is wishing thing. When you wish for specific characters to meet for the Traveler's Tales.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
No, she would just say that it is not time yet to meet with each other. Oh, I can't see anything. Okay, yeah. I don't even have to walk all the way there, which is perfect. Wait, it's still the... Yes, it's the same quest, still. This is so long for so... What is happening? Okay.
You think that's Lady Yae? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence.
This was so long, I was wondering if my computer, or rather the game, had started to lose connection or whatever again.
Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yae, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yae, it must be a possession, right?
Nope.
This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But... then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
See, why do they need to come all the way to Lady Yae to understand this? I don't know why I called her Lady Yae to Yae Miko. Considering that it's so weird that they decide it's evil spirits or whatever.
Stripped of his...
No. No. I... Wait a second. Why is this happening to me? If this doesn't reconnect, it will show my email. It's so...
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander
I'm
through
so
Nod
sorry,
Cry on a
everyone.
misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
What if I... Oh, okay. It worked. It worked. It worked. And now I have to start from the beginning, Genshin. I don't have time to lose. No. No, no, no. I've listened to so much already. This scene is so long. I am literally on a timer with the bookworm challenge. Why is this happening to me? Yes, yes, I understand.
Do you think that also...
We've listened to all of this.
Keep away. I gave up the art.
As you can see, Domon has
Lady Ai, it must. This is nothing.
I'm sorry. It is...
But then does that mean he...
We're back on track.
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
I think we listened to this too, I'm sorry.
As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Yes.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Ai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught.
Yeah, they pretended so much to believe that stillness of mind thing, and then the moment this guy appeared and defeated them, it was all over.
Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady Ai, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest Swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your success means that someone else doesn't get to have success. That's just how the world works.
Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score.
It's very interesting that this is actually the only story from the 3 ones that we do here for Ayaka, where the vision bearer is kind of, I wouldn't say selfish, but yeah, a bit selfish. I mean, he thought only about himself getting stronger and stronger. And then the other one is actually thinking about the visionless guy right now. Because in the other stories, the villagers and the people at Inazuma City, they only think about themselves, about their protection, their emergency supplies. And then Ansai, even though he's a grumpy old man, is here for his friend.
It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue.
Nanako is so precious.
I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand.
Wait, he's the only guy who hasn't lost any of his memories up until now. Instead, they've kind of been amplified. Because now he remembers, he got mad remembering all these people that he defeated. Very interesting. I don't think that this disproves my theory that visions are connected to Irminso and to memories. I think it just worked the opposite way for him.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
I think this is the only true happy ending that we get from all three stories.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yai and then get yourself back home.
The Meikyo Shisui art disciples thank the head shrine.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
It's so fast. Yes, it seems as good of a resolution as we can hope for. The best one of all three.
Traveler, a moment please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Wait, what?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Sure.
Ooh, Lady Ai seems to have taken a real interest in you.
Yep.
She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that.
She wants us to do all her dirty work for her.
We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Yeah, let's go report to her. We can't really talk with anyone around here, right? Yeah. A flower blooms in a prison at the Kamisato estate in Inazuma. Return to the Kamisato estate to see Kamisato Ayaka. After fulfilling Kamisato Ayaka's 3 wishes, you successfully win her trust. And now, the next step is... she won't help us, not exactly the way she's supposed to. Wait, didn't I click teleport? What's wrong? Am I getting another connection issue? I pressed it. I'm not going crazy, right? Yeah, it's another reconnecting issue. Why is this happening to me? My internet is completely fine. Like, I'm streaming right now and there is literally no problem with the stream. And yet Genshin, it's only Genshin that does this. Why? Oh, this is so annoying. Genshin, what's wrong with you? I'm going to move it down oh, okay, it's fine. I just didn't want the email to appear. Please, can I teleport this time? Okay. Let's go meet with Ayaka for real this time.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face.
Well, we could have met face to face earlier, but you decided to stay behind the screen.
I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Actually, we didn't really help at all. That's true. The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Oh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
We kinda did.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Alright then. Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
I hope they can one day be free from their torment. It seems to be a fate worse than death.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
I will help you fight the Vision Hunt decree. But not really, Ayaka. I just needed Act 1 so I can unlock the teapot things.
You will? Really?
Sure. But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my
sorry.
lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Kamisato, Ayaka, and Toma take you once again to Komori Tea House.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
Yeah. Oh, wait, were we able to ask all of them? What kind of god is the Raiden Shogun? And is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree? Have you ever raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Now that I think about it, Ayaka was actually literally a step away from describing the Shogun as a machine. She was so spot on. Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt decree is something that has no implications whatsoever.
This is what I was talking about earlier. I don't believe this sentence at all. Just think about this quest right now. I'm sorry that I'm so passionate about this, but I was super disappointed with Inazuma's storyline, and I still am. There are so many implications. People cannot move around freely. There are economic implications for this, like you cannot trade freely with other nations, which limits you a lot. And vision bearers, they might be few, and there might be very few of them, but they impact so many people, not only their friends and family, but you saw in this very quest that the villagers relied on the vision bearer, and these people that received the emergency supplies. Without the visions, all of them are impacted. So this is absolute BS, Ayaka.
After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others.
This might be true about the jealousy, but everything else, no.
Because of this, The attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems, but I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree.
Have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt decree? Of course not.
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped.
I have actually forgotten about this part.
They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
I have no further questions.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Have you forgotten Venti, Paimon?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went. I kind of want one too.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
He has saved many others. It is only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Okay. Wait, does she... Oh, yeah, she does say something.
You want to know who you'll be meeting in Hanamizaka? Let's just say they'll be easy to find. You'll see what I mean when you get there.
Yeah, Yoimiya is very easy to find. Is actually Toma around here? He said he would keep guard. But he isn't, right? Everyone else is just an NPC that I can talk with some other day and not right now. Oh, he's here!
Hey, all finished? I've been keeping watch, and I'm happy to report that everything is fine and dandy.
Very nice, Toma. Wait. Oh, I've already done all my dailies through this quest. Okay. Let's go find Yoimiya. I think that... Look, Ayaka is so nice and everything, but I think she's completely wrong about this statement that the vision decree doesn't impact too many people. It's just not true. I don't care what anyone else thinks, it's not true. Hi there.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
Poor guy.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things unfold, can we?
Let's move.
Psst! Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble.
She does have a vision though.
Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
Alright. Here, take it.
Wise choice. Alright, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This is your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
So the vision they took was fake? Seems we were fooled too.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's always so funny, the Paimonial wrath.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
I didn't know that they have literally the meme inside Genshin.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
And around here, none of them do.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too?
Miss Kamisato mentioned his name. We were just on our way to rescue him.
You don't say! Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently, but if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead?
Let's go.
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Let's finally fight.
Time to break him out.
Oh, I'm a bit bad with time, but I should do it. I should do it today. Let's go. Is there? I guess it will be easier to teleport here. There is one little other thing I want to do today before I finish the stream, which is because this is a bookworm challenge and I have to read absolutely everything. There is one mail that I really have to read, even though it's very boring. But it will give me 300 Primo gems, so it's important to do it. Okay, let's enter. Police Detention Center, a location being used by the police station for temporary detaining criminals. As well as being heavily guarded, there are also all manner of mechanisms to prevent criminals from escaping. That they are. And I've read this. Okay, let's start. Yeah. Let's go.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Well, it's a prison, Paimon. What did you think it would look like?
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. I'll be right back.
You sure? Alright then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
Okay.
I'll protect us.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
What? He didn't? Okay. These guys stand no chance against flames.
Talk about a big door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Show me what you've got.
Look, a rainbow! You're blind! Wings of darkness!
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Train harder.
Dude, is Flynn actually stronger? Not lore-wise, but meta-wise. Like just game-wise, is he stronger than Raiden Shogun already? Oh, it's such a big... Oh, but what did he do? I did not intend to do this. I thought for a moment that I had already screwed up the whole thing. Okay. I have to concentrate.
Who goes there? Observe.
That was a mistake.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Oh, it's revealed!
Yeah! I've lost.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Yes, Paimon, it does.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
They're already defeated. Wait, what?
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Be silent. Observe. Don't hold back. Be silent. Night falls. Show me what you've got.
By royal
Night falls. Train harder.
Is there? I'm missing so many chests, am I not? I think there was something. What? I thought. But I believe there is a chest up there.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Wasn't there a chest somewhere up here? I haven't done this in a very long time. There it is. Oh, I remember it so well. At least for once. Is there anything else here? Wait, what? Oh, this is the place I have to go. I've forgotten so much of this.
Brace yourself.
Let the show begin.
Close your eyes. Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes. Steady now.
Oh, I was supposed to.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Night falls.
Okay. I had to actually open it. Okay. Yes. I have absolutely forgotten that we have to deal with the whole maze here.
Over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
We can only grit our teeth for now. We need to ensure we have a means of escape.
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for nothing.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
I think Katsuha mentioned her before. She's also enforcing the Vision Hunt decree.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryo Commission itself. Do I make myself clear?
She's so scary.
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that?
Her fireworks are going off.
Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
We're in trouble now. They will find us for sure if we don't do something.
Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little present.
Fireworks?
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know.
Nice work. I knew we could count on you. Did you?
I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Pow! Crackle, crackle, please! Oh, poor guys.
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
I'm beginning to think this wasn't only intended as a distraction. Well, those guards deserve what they got.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
I still can't believe they didn't think about Kujo Sara like for a second before rushing to the rescue.
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! They could be back any minute!
Yep. I knew it. The first time I played this, I knew it and I couldn't believe they were so stupid. You were over there watching us this whole time, weren't you?
Yes. Leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... you can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Thank you. We will protect Master Masakatsu.
Leave this place.
Kujo-Sara was so awesome for that. Okay, this is still the same quest. Let's leave this. And I think there isn't so much left from this quest, right?
Phew. We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
There we go.
Good thing we were able to rescue him.
Luck was on our side this time, but no, thanks to that person for sure.
Right, Kujo-Sara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him?
I bet that she already had some tiny little suspicions at this time, even though she didn't want to believe them at all.
It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. Though Paimon would never agree with their actions in the Vision Hunt Decree, of course. How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Okay, let's go do exactly that. Wait, can I teleport somewhere? I guess this will be much easier. It's so weird to return to Inazuma after all this time. Okay, everything is well when it finishes well.
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt Decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question.
And she has like figurines of the Raiden Shogun.
In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Thanks for the compliment.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt Decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts, and the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
I can't believe, there's so many things I can't believe in this quest, but this is one of the big ones. I can't believe that Toma thinks that days ahead will be more peaceful when the Tenryou Commission is going to prepare a ceremony. When it's supposed to be the Kamisato Commission, the Yashiro Commission that prepares all kinds of ceremonies. He should have been so suspicious.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
See, and why wouldn't Thoma think this is suspicious as well?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order.
Yes.
Thoma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
That's the only thing she cares about.
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot. Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
Do you think Yoroi could be the god of hot pot? That would be so funny.
You really do want to play, huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose?
Oh, I don't remember what I chose before. I think I chose the classics. It sounds like me, so let's stick to the classics now. Let's be Team Daredevil. I think with this bookworm challenge, I'm quite Daredevil, so let's go.
Ooh, Paimon proposes we gather raging demon-level Julian chilies, super salty ham, mist flower corollas. This is already shaping up to be a hot pot to remember.
Everyone enjoys a questionable and...
My stomach! It feels like Yoimiya's fireworks are going off inside me.
and borderline hazardous round of hot pot. Thoma also decides to use some unconventional things as far as I know, so yeah.
Who would have guessed that Thoma would be the winner? He ate practically all those weird ingredients without a second thought. Thoma? You okay, buddy?
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dongo. Oh, and whatever that thing was that nearly froze my tongue off.
Poor guy.
Hold up, my life is starting to flash before my eyes. Time I call it a night, everyone.
I'm sorry, Tom. I just wanted to see how it will go.
You've only got yourself to blame, Thoma. All those strange things you ate were ingredients you added yourself.
But I added the Corolla.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot. Ugh. Think of the texture.
It sounds disgusting.
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Sure.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down.
Poor guy. After a while.
I feel like a new man.
You know, Thoma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the God of Hot Pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around.
Oh, he's not going to have any luck anytime soon, as far as I know.
I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it.
Sure, Thoma.
So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is me.
Oh my, he's so... Can you imagine declaring yourself as winner?
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes. If the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Thoma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation.
There will be less of a discussion and more of an operation to save you.
Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma! Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
Oh, we will. We are doing all of this for the teapot. The immovable god and the eternal euthymia is completed. There we go. I have forgotten quite a few things from here. As far as I remember... Oh, this is the quest I really need. This is what I'm going to do probably tomorrow. If I have the time to play tomorrow. But... I think... Can I teleport away from here? Because I'm absolutely sure that if I exit the Komori Tea House... No... Okay. I'll have to stop right here in Komori Tea House because I can't start the next quest today. It's too late. For everyone who is watching, thank you for watching today. Tomorrow, I don't know if I will be able to stream. This week is going to be a bit hectic for me, so I don't know what's going to go on for the rest of the week. I'm so sorry. I just have no idea how my plans will be. I will stream as much as possible, as always, but we'll see. And the only thing I need to do today, right now, is to do this, because I don't know if I'll be able to stream. So there won't be anything else interesting happening today. I'm very thankful for anyone who joined until now. I have to read this because this is the Bookworm challenge where I have to read absolutely everything. So, version Luna 2 issue fix compensation, the most riveting thing to read about at, okay, 2:14:30 mail. Okay. Sender Paimon, dear traveler, in version Luna 2 we have fixed some issues that appeared in version Luna 1, including the following. 1. There is an issue whereby under specific circumstances Yelan could either repeatedly perform charged attacks at an intended rate or be unable to perform them at all. That's a very weird thing. 2. There is an issue in co-op mode whereby a llama with her level 6 constellation activated could not correctly consume Pale Hymn stacks granted by other travelers' llamas when using normal attacks. And 3. There is an issue whereby, after activating llama's level 6 constellation, the Pale Hymn effect could incorrectly remain active in certain cases, even after its stacks dropped to 0. The following is the corresponding compensation for issues in version Luna 1. Please remember to claim it in time. I so shall. Oh, this one is also in 2 days. Oh no. Event survey Sender Paimon. Dear travelers, follow the link below to fill out the survey so that Paimon can keep those developers busy and make sure the world of Teyvat becomes even better and more beautiful. Answers cannot be edited after submitting the survey, so please be sure to fill it out carefully. As a token of thanks, travelers will get Mora times 30,000 for completing the survey. Travelers' opinions are extremely important to us, so Paimon hopes that you can help us by completing this survey. Go to survey, claim. Okay, these are the perils of a Bookworm challenge. I can't even... Oh, no. I cannot claim my dailies. I'm so angry with Genshin right now. This is so not fair. I didn't do my energy too. I forgot that after this quest we are immediately thrown into the next thing. Anyway, I really don't have any more time for today, so thank you for everyone who watched until now, and I hope to